What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Ark Top 7 this time. That's right, 7 instead of 5. So today we'll be discussing top 7 endgame dinos that you should tame. Now, these are in no particular order, and this is my list and my list alone based on my opinion. So let me know what you guys think of these selections down below. But first off on the list, how could he not be here, is the Titanosaur. Now, this guy is the king of endgame tames. His sheer size and his sheer power is just incredible, and he definitely needs to be on a tribe's taming list, even just for once. Just once you need to tame this guy. He's incredible. The amount of power and ferocity that this guy has, and the ability to be able to destroy bases with ease that the Titanosaur can, is just incredible. So you definitely need to tame one of these guys up, and he is my number 1. Now, number 2 obviously needs no announcement, and you can see him over there in the distance once we eventually get over to him, is the Wyvern. Now, in no particular way or order do I think you should tame any of the Wyverns. Now, they are all just as valuable as each other, although my personal favorite is the Lightning Wyvern. All these guys are incredible. They are one of the fastest flyers, if not second now to the Griffin, and they just have incredible power behind them. And just their sheer size and just the way they look, just their amazement. Look how bloody beautiful these guys look. That's why these guys are definitely on the top 7 endgame dinos to tame. And, well, you kind of tame them, kind of don't. You kind of raise them from babies. So, you know, this is why these guys are on this list. Now, number 3, once again, needs no introduction. The Giganotosaurus. This guy, once again, is the same as the Titanosaur. You definitely need to tame one of these guys up, but he's not a temporary tame. And just once again, the stopping power of this guy and the sheer size and brutality of him is just what makes him so amazing. Like, he's just so amazing. Look at that, 240 damage. That's incredible. And the amount of health these guys have, you can see there, he's got, what, 17,000 health. You know, that's amazing. Now, granted, his roar is a little bit weak in terms of ferocity. He's still got an incredible stopping power, and you know, the rage meter makes him definitely worth playing for and, you know, using. Now, number 4 is none other than the Rex. However, the Rex with a tech saddle. That is why this guy is on the list, because he's got his tech saddle. Now, these guys with their tech saddles are pretty cool. Like, you can fire bloody bolts of blue plasma at enemies. As well as that, you can quickly swap over for a close range attack. So, you know, these guys are definitely worth taming. I mean, obviously you're going to tame a Rex. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But you got to make sure you chuck on the tech saddle for these guys, because otherwise you're just missing out. And just look how bloody amazing they look. This is why the main reason these guys are on this list, just because of how cool they look. I'm talking about all the dinos, obviously. So, you know, the Rex with a tech saddle is definitely on the endgame dinos that you need to tame. And that's why this guy is here, because he's got a long range attack now, as well as his close range attack, which, you know, you can't go wrong with laser blasts being shot out of a giant dinosaur. And look how cool he looks with his little helmet on. Number 5 is one of the newest additions to Ark, the uterantis. This guy's screeching attacks, his roars, and, you know, his buffing one and his fearing one, and why the reason he's on this list, because he's just invaluable once again to a tribe. With his raw debuff attack, he can lower the amount of damage the dino does and the amount of damage he takes. And, you know, with his ally boosting one, he once again decreases the amount of damage your ally dinos take, but also increases the amount of damage that they do. So, you know, this guy's incredible in that term, because no other dino on Ark is able to offer that to any other dino kind of thing. It's like a symbiotic relationship. You can see there now he is buffed and ready to go. That's why this guy is on this list. Number 6, with his beady little creepy eyes, is the Rock Elemental. These guys are awesome for raiding structures, for harvesting, for PvPing. They're just awesome in general. And, you know, who doesn't want a gigantic freaking rock golem wandering around on your back, floating in magical air, as you can see from our character? You know, this guy's incredible. The amount of power, health, this guy's perfect for raiding. And, you know, his animations are pretty awesome. Now, granted, he is a little bit on the weak side in terms of health. However, you can easily fix that with a few levels up into it. And his resistances to damage is also what makes him so invaluable. And the ability to damage structures. So, you know, you definitely got to tame one of these guys up. And you know, just the challenge of taming these guys as well is what makes them even more fun to get on your dino team. Now, the lucky last dino to make it onto the list is the mosasaur. Now, even without a tech saddle, these guys are pretty ferocious. You know, they are pretty difficult to tame if you're not prepared right. But once you get a tech saddle on them, that just makes them all the better. You know, once again, they've got their close range attack, which you can see there. And then they can switch over and zap lightning bolts of elemental plasma enemies. So, you know, these guys are definitely worth taming. And now he's getting stung by a jellyfish and probably going to die thanks to us. Just kidding, we won't let him die. So yeah, you know, these guys are definitely worth taming and adding to your end game dinos. And their incredible amount of health, stamina, and melee damage is also what makes them even better to add to your dino collection. Alrighty guys, well, while our mosasaur is over there dying, we are going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this list down below. Let me know what you guys would add, change, anything like that. And other than that guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.